Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogan Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hello.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. I had to swallow mid to pause.
I was checking on you for sure.
Great to see everybody in chat. Michael, how are you? Sharon, great to see you.
Sharon guy.
Jim's camera at dawn, or noon, or whenever.
Whatever.
Good to see you, Jim. What's up, Northwoods? How you doing tonight?
Michael Haywood. What's up, Michael?
What are you up to, Michael? You doing good? Let's start the bullshit off early.
Area 51. Good to see you.
Juan, what's happening, man? I always see Juan over at Jim's.
Yep.
So, starting off early. Link's already in chat again. I'm not doing that whole troll thing. So, if you show up, make sure you show yourself, and I know who you are. Roger Blair, what's happening? I mean, geez, the guy like flipped me off backstage because I wouldn't bring him on.
Double bird.
Miss Wendell, there he is.
Wendell.
What's up, buddy?
Roger Blair.
So what's new with you guys? I'd say if you're in the Carolinas, near the coast, heads up. You got some heavy surf coming your way. We got some heavy surf too out on the East Coast.
Has it turned yet?
Yeah, it's probably almost parallel with us now, like Central Florida.
Yeah,
it's probably still a little south.
It was a little nerving there for a minute.
That's a big storm out there.
Right.
Maybe tomorrow, depending what time you get off, maybe we'll take a ride out to the coast.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Well, we got to see what kind of flooding, because that Daytona, like right now, it's high tide, or it's probably just starting to go back out. At Daytona, there was like no beach hardly then when those waves were coming in as it was.
See, and that's what I like about Ponce Inlet is you have the dunes, you're up high. You saw it. We were there after the.
Yeah, but remember when we were at the hotel and everything
Right.
got washed out?
Right, but we were still up high. The water didn't come that far. It'd have washed the dunes, but that's about as far as it gets. I don't know about anywhere else on the coast.
We'll see. We'll see what the weather,
We'll see what it looks
we'll
like.
see what it looks like, in the afternoon. But I'd love to take a ride out there and just go check out the big waves. Sharon says, Jim, that's what I need, a long nap. Why don't you just go to bed?
I just woke up from a long
We'll
nap.
call it a nap.
Chiro, how you doing, Jay? Good to see you.
Jane, how are you?
Gary Sr.,
Gary, what's up?
big hugs. Big hugs. That's actually going fast.
Sharon says, I am in bed. Well, go to sleep, girl.
I know. What is wrong with you? I should be.
She's all comfy. AC's on, and she's just kicking back,
Yeah. We won't hear from her in a few minutes. We'll know why. Just drift away.
Yeah, don't let us keep you up.
Oh, I know.
Shit, I'll take away your wrench just so you go to sleep.
Right?
Mild day today, only 80 degrees today. It's just one.
She said, yeah, it won't be long.
Says we might be able to see the meteor shower. Which one is that now?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
No idea.
No, they just had one last week, I think. Wendell says, I'm about to go to sleep. Well, don't let us keep you up, dude.
Right?
Far be it from us, you know.
Tina, how you doing, man?
Tina, good to see you. Yeah, it's been still hot down here.
I think Friday.
Hot as blazes.
Friday, the forecast is showing below 90 for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, 87. But with the humidity, it's going to feel like 100 anyways.
Well, it's 84 right now.
It's warm for this time of evening.
Friday, it says 89.
Oh, well, no, it was 87.
Then 90 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday. Woohoo.
Wow.
But 90s until then. Hey, Richie. Oh, right on, Rich. No more finger pokes. Oh, that was a good bout of lightning in that corner.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lightning show going on over there. And we saw the most beautiful sunset yesterday with the storm kind of going on
I should have downloaded it.
in the same direction. It's pretty wild. I don't think I've ever seen a sunset like that before. Definitely not in the 2 years that we've been here.
I didn't download it, but I'll show it here somehow.
Absolutely gorgeous. It was like one little strip of, the sun setting. You could see the sun, but there was a wall of clouds and
Rain
just rain coming down in front of the sunset. It was gorgeous. Different. Lots of lightning on the edge. I mean, that was a lot of rain, though. We didn't get any of it, of course.
Okay, where is the Well, this is what it looked like as it was happening. This is just a picture. You see the clouds in front of the rain in front of the sun. I also have videos of it, but I'll save it for.
Wendell says Michael Haywood lives in a 2-story John boat.
He added a story? Well, good for him.
Addition.
Moving on up. Got a flying bridge on it now. Michelle, how are you? One says, I got the peaches and the mangoes. Sharon says they got a hell of a storm this afternoon. Wind and rain was bad. I was driving and had to pull over. Yeah, that's never good.
No, and that's when it's bad, when she's going to pull over.
See, check it out. It just gives me It just gave me a heads up. It never did that before. If somebody's backstage.
Really?
I swear to God. It says Jim's camera at dawn came across the top of the screen.
Wow.
No shit. Who complained? Somebody complained. He changed the whole thing. It's probably Jim. He got tired of being left backstage too long.
No, it was a source of entertainment for me. How long can I be backstage?
Before we know this.
That was That was funny. There was no intro music. It was nice and quiet here in the house, and then boom!
I didn't see it.
So what are you up to, man?
I was fighting the yard all day long. I would mow a couple of rounds, rake. Mow a couple of rounds, rake. That was
Yeah.
about 8 hours worth,
Damn.
and I did not get it finished.
I cut the yard. I just didn't weed whack or weed eat, whatever you call it.
Close enough. So, Stevie, what'd you think about Old Salem?
About what?
Old Salem.
Old Salem.
The video I sent you.
Oh, I didn't even see
Oh, the
it.
video you didn't watch?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. The
When
reason
did you send it?
emailed it Sunday.
Oh yeah. No.
It's only Tuesday. You can't expect you to chip your emails like that.
See, this is the funny coincidence. I emailed that to you, and within a couple of hours, 2 people watched it, and nobody's watched that video. And I mean, it's a year old.
Wow.
So funny coincidence.
And you only emailed it to her?
That's right.
Wow. I will check it out, Joe. I'm sorry. I haven't felt good for the last
I don't know
couple
that.
days, actually.
That's all right. At 29, I think it was 29 minutes into the video. That's the house I'm about to tell you about.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
There's,
left the house Sunday. Not at all.
I was working my way through school, and it was for an alarm company, and I was working second shifts because I knew a little bit about repairing alarms. And Old Salem, it's the beginning of Winston-Salem. Been around over 200 years and whatnot. Well, this one building, about 9, 10 o'clock, the alarm went off. So we go out with the police, and we enter the building and clear the building, top to bottom. It's a 2-story home, and it has a dirt basement. We cover all the floors, go downstairs, look around, and nobody's there. Reset the alarm and go back to the office. My friend, he replaced me at midnight, and he got clocked in, and I was telling him what had happened, and the alarm went off again. He goes out there, same thing, clears the building, comes back to the office. 3 o'clock in the morning, the alarm goes off again. And he goes out, he clears it, he's bored, so he's going to stay there, and the police leave. And he's examining the alarm from top floor down. And he said when he got to the basement, you go down a long flight of stairs, there's a small landing, you turn to your right, and there's a couple of steps, and then you're in the dirt basement. He said he got down there, got to the landing, turned to take the last couple of steps, and there they were. 3 ghosts making bread.
Huh.
So the next day, obviously he left rather quickly. The next afternoon, I started my shift at 4 o'clock. He's there. I said, man, what's going on? He told me the story, and he called the home office and he turned in his notice. He swore he would never go in that building again. And I talked to him just a few years ago, and he still swears by that story.
No shit. What's up, Donald? That's crazy.
Yeah. The little community
in the basement of the house, you would think.
Yep. The community there was an old factory, and they converted it into a hotel. And there's a couple of rooms in the hotel. I've never been there, but they swear that there's a lot of activity going on. So Michael Haywood said I should tell the story. So there it is.
Right on. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Oh, no problem. I thought I'd done it before, but I guess not.
No, it almost sounded familiar, but then I'm like,
Well, it sounds familiar to me because I had a similar situation at the museum. I was working in the museum probably I want to say it was the very first time I worked at the Seminole County Museum of History. I was covering for the curator, and I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, there was nothing to do really, just kind of wander around. But I was told to sit up in the front office. That way, if anybody came in to tour, I would be there to collect payment and, you know, process them in. And, you know, no one ever visits this little, you know, county museum. So I'm sitting at the desk as soon as you come in the front door, and the phone rings. Now I have to explain, the building itself goes back to the Spanish Indian War. I mean, it was the grounds there. It was native grounds. There was I think during one of the, I don't know the exact history, but one of the wars, there was a building built. The museum itself was made into a hospital for injured soldiers, and then it turned into an old folks home after that. So there's a lot of history there on that property, just in that building itself. There's two parts. There's the main house, then an addition was built across the courtyard. They call it the agricultural building. It's just passing exhibits that come through. That's where they go. Well, I'm sitting in the office and phone rings, and it's our leisure services, the secretary from there. She's telling me that there's an alarm going off in the agricultural building. And I was like, oh, well, nobody's here. So, and I already opened the building. Okay. Can't take the phone with me. It's a landline. So let me call you back. I'll go and check the alarm. So I walk across the courtyard and I can hear the alarm going off, which is kind of baffling because what would set it off? You can't get to that building from the outside. The whole property's fenced in. So I walk in. In order to clear the alarm panel is all the way across the building in the hallway where the restrooms are. So it's quite a bit of walk. I walk, hit the keypad, put in the code, it stops. Look around a little bit, was a little creeped out just because, like, why, you know? So I walk back, go all the way back to the office. I mean, it's a good 10-minute walk there and back. So I called the lady back, and I'm like, okay, I cleared it. I don't know what it was, but it's all good. Okay, I'll let this, alarm company know. No sooner did we hang up, I'm getting settled back at my desk, and she calls again, and she says, yeah, it's going off again. There must be a malfunction. I'm like, what the hell? So again, 10 minutes, walk, go, hit the pad, come back, sit back down, call her back. As we're talking, it went off again. I said, I don't know what the hell's going on, but there's nobody there. Something's wrong with the alarm. Really wasn't thinking anything. Well, at the time, there was a Swedish exhibit. There's a lot of history. Some of the first settlers in Sanford, Florida were Swedish. So coming out of the building, there was a table set up, and there was a boom box sitting there. I saw it as I passed every time, never really paid attention to what would be on it. As I went to lock the door the last time, that boombox cut on the highest volume. Just blasted. I'm like, what the hell? So in order for me to go back in, I've got to go in, open the door, and run across again and hit the alarm. This time I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. I didn't see anything but to set that boombox off. Whatever was setting off that alarm. Yeah.
Boom, the radio on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but there's been reports, to the extent that the county actually hired unofficially a ghost investigators to come into that building.
Unofficially.
and they stayed the night. 3 nights they were there. They're
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right. All right.
Well, after that, they designed this. There's a cellar. There's a root cellar that the only way you can get to it is you have to go out of the house around the corner, and it's down this creepy little alley of the house. Something about that. You know, I'm not afraid of places like that, but every time I would walk past it, I just got this
Weird
bad
feeling.
vibe. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to go near it. And then when they said it was a guided tour for the ghost tour, yeah, I'm like, I don't volunteer. I just didn't like it. Didn't have a good feeling about it. But yeah, when you were talking about Jim, the whole alarm going off, and I was like, yeah, that sounds real familiar.
I don't understand why people don't go with those gut feelings more often. You know,
Oh, I learned to listen. I definitely learned to listen.
Yeah.
Now we're talking the same place that the last time that I worked there was during summer camp, and the current curator, he put together the summer camp for kids, and this camp theme was like the weird and unusual Florida, weird and wild, unusual, whatever it is. One day at the camp, they were doing footprint casting, and I got to talking to the guy, and he goes and digs out of what someone had, I guess, donated to the museum, a Bigfoot cast. I mean, a huge one. I tripped out. Well, the one day that I worked, they were doing it was ghost investigation. They had the meters, the little handheld meters.
Meters, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I go home. I was renting a room from this lady, and she was out of town. She took her dog with her. There was no one in the house. I was by myself. I ended up calling Mogs because I had went by the grocery store, picked up a few things, came back to the house, put everything away, made myself something to eat. I don't remember what it was that I ate, but I cleaned my dishes up. I went to the bedroom, straight to the bedroom. No sooner did I sit down on the bed, it sounded like someone had taken a cereal bowl with a spoon and tossed it into the sink of the kitchen, and I froze. I'm like, somebody's in the house.
Yeah, she called me.
I said, somebody's in the house. I grabbed my weapon, and I was walking through the house expecting someone to be there. Now, there was reason to think that was a possibility because of the circumstances of the home. So I just, in my gut, I knew somebody was there. I called him. After that, got off the phone with them. I got settled back on. I was sitting down on my bed. It was just getting settled back in. And I hear what sounded like someone ruffling through the grocery bags, the plastic bags. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody's here. Somebody's got to be here. I get up again. I go, I look. I called him back, and I'm like, I'm not leaving the room. This isn't right. There was no one in the house. Nothing to be found. It freaked me out a little bit. Then I started thinking, what the hell did I bring home from the museum?
But there's also a possibility that there was something already in the house because two people had previously passed away in that house.
Yes. And that was just a little bit of the history of the house, was that there were 2 people that had passed.
Chance, it's good to see you. Sorry, buddy. I'm just letting her finish so I can jump into it real quick. Gate Smasher, how's it going?
But I kind of feel like I brought something home from the museum. That was my take on it. It didn't feel right. I mean, those sounds, those noises were so distinct. It was unmistakable what I was hearing.
Yeah.
But there's no possible way because the homeowner, my roommate, she recycled. So I know I put the bags in the recycling. I put all of my groceries away, cleaned up my mess. There was no way I was hearing those things. I was hearing them.
How long ago was this?
That was over 2 years
2.5
ago.
years.
Yeah, about 2.5. Yeah, that was the last time I worked at the museum.
Well, if anybody has
Oh, hell yeah. I've gone back for years. I almost got to go back not too long ago, about 2 or 3 months ago.
well,
But it
these
doesn't
days,
work. I'm sorry.
These days, that's okay. These days, if anybody has an experience like that, pull out your phone and video the room. You never know what the video might pick up that we
Yeah,
just don't.
I wasn't thinking of my phone. I was thinking there was an intruder at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, but thinking back, it wasn't until after the fact that I think, oh shit, what did I bring home from the museum? What followed me home? Because it was there. Yeah, there was nothing there. It wasn't.
I mean, it was immediate. As soon as she heard that bowl, she was on the phone.
Because I knew the sound, and there was no way, because there was no dishes in the sink. There was no. Yeah.
Michelle says, always follow those gut feelings. God gave you instincts for a reason. Listen to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean, there were times where we'd be sitting out back and see the shadow of something moving or hear noises that were unexplainable in that house. So there was definitely a presence there. Anyways, I think I just added to it.
Northwood says, I sometimes wonder if the house I grew up in was haunted.
I think every house that I've ever lived in, I've had something happen.
And the house I grew up in,
including this place. I mean, you think about the couple times that
in the house I grew up in, I didn't experience anything.
I did.
Yeah, it was only like that one house that I lived in where the people were murdered. I had something happen there.
Chance, how you doing? It's so random. Publix lemonade is good, by the way.
It was in response to almost
well,
my Publix lemonade.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it at all. I was too busy talking. No, I'm certain every house, every place that I've lived in has had something.
Cottonwood had something, I think, in the house. There was something going on.
And I think for people who are perceptive, shall we say, I just think that there's stuff going on everywhere. It's just those people that are more likely to sense it.
Sensitivity to it.
Yeah. And some people believe the more sensitive you are to it, you almost stand out like a lighthouse, drawing them in.
I've only had a handful of things happen, like paranormal, but they were years and years apart. You know, the stuff that happens around here with her and I, I don't know. I don't know if that's paranormal. It's more just, I don't know.
The first night I moved in here, the cabinet psychic. Flying open.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Once in a while, I'll see something in the corner of my eye, shadow or something move, but I blame it on the window and the car passing by, or I write it off. Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was like, all right now. It was hell. The house was 90 degrees at 2 in the morning.
Chances walk tall and carry a big gun.
And garlic.
And garlic. What? You don't dip your bullets in garlic? Oh, come on. And speaking of seeing out the corner of your eye, how's the candle doing? In the window.
It's very dim.
Is it even?
It is. It is.
I guess
actually,
it is.
It's just very dim. That's bizarre.
That's
November will be 2 years. Yeah.
November.
Yep.
And it's weird that it comes on at a certain time and
it goes
who knows when it goes off, but it's not on during the day. It's just something, there's some interference or something is causing it to go on. I don't know what that is. But yeah, 2 years, that's barely on.
Barely. I thought about putting new batteries in it.
Buy you cracking.
I don't want to mess it up.
Chat is flying by tonight.
I said that earlier. It seemed to be going fast. That's cool.
Good.
That means everybody's talking.
I've been trying to catch up with chat, just see where we're at.
Well, if there's anybody in chat that I missed, hello, greetings. Hope you're having a great day. And lately, I have been compelled, I guess is the right word, to tell everyone, wish that they had kind words come their way. It just come to me, and I don't know why, but I just feel like saying that all to everybody.
I noticed you said that a few times during your show.
Yeah, it's
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, but
Everybody needs to feel some, to hear some kind words.
just kind of popped up. But anyway,
Gate Smasher, good to see you. He said an entity at a friend's house cleaned up the kitchen after every meal. It was weird. Leave the dishes in the sink and come back 15 minutes later, and everything was done. If I didn't experience it, I wouldn't believe.
Believe he was a single guy. It's kind of roomy. Doesn't
I'm
take him,
hesitant.
but he does dishes.
My
That's a great roommate.
oldest sister, if you ask her anything supernatural, she'll deny it. But after my grandfather had passed, she was living in the house. She'd be woken 2-3 o'clock in the morning by the sound of a vacuum. And my grandfather was meticulous about, if he'd see something on the carpet, he'd bend over, pick it up. He was always vacuuming, it seemed. But for the longest time, she'd say, I swear, I woke up, I thought I heard the vacuum. She wouldn't hear it after she was awake, but that's what would wake her, was the sound of the vacuum.
Oh. What's up, Hoax? Welcome. Hey, Misty. See, Jim, you're bringing him over.
Hey, Misty.
Hey, Misty. Good to see you.
Well,
Misty hangs out over Jim's chat in the mornings. There's what?
There's times of a morning that I just call it Why the Fascination Morning Edition, because everybody from here is there.
But that's good. It's a good thing. Yeah, listen to what Roger said. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already.
Yeah, we should have 22 likes at least.
You know what is you know where, you know what to do.
Say no more.
Just got to keep an eye out.
So if you're getting...
I'm just trying to think. Well, I wonder why. Why are people just out there trolling, and it's the same thing like they're all doing as far as being racial and it's bullshit.
Yeah, ignorant people that have nothing better to do. Tales told in the dark. Good to see you.
What's up, Tails?
Misty, you missed it. I just told it.
When does it open? Michael says September 1st.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Back, scrolling back, see.
I figured you knew.
Didn't do the toilets. Kid said she said the girls do dishes, not the toilets. That's funny.
Deer season. September 1st.
Is that
South Carolina.
black powder or is that bow? Because bow is usually the earliest, and then black powder, then rifle or shotgun, whichever firearm season. At least when when I used to hunt. That's
Yeah.
Jersey.
Something I know nothing about.
If I go in the woods with anything but a camera, the deer run. I'll never see them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they. We came out of the woods hunting, unloaded, placed everything in the trunk. I kid you not, as we were closing the trunk, heard a sound, turned around. It's unloaded in the trunk. The trunk's shut, and I'm looking at a deer sticking its head out of the woods, and I swear it's sticking its tongue out at me.
In his head, he heard. Nah, 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 nah,
Oh,
nah.
shut up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shell Powell wants to know, is anyone ready to decorate for Halloween? She's been buying all kinds of Halloween stuff lately.
We're already set up. Got monsters all over the place. We just add some lights and freaking cobwebs. We're good.
Yeah.
Have to figure out some
Yeah.
Costume.
costume this year. Got to think early though. We always
We'll
wait
wait.
till the last
We
friggin'
ended
minute.
up pulling it off. I mean,
Day before
Yeah.
Halloween, we're in Dollar General scrounging up face paint.
leftovers.
Yeah,
Because everything's wiped
checking
out.
underneath the shelves and shit.
Oh, I found one.
See what somebody kicked under there. You know.
Well, hello, Harold. I hope you and the family are doing well.
What's up, Harold? Good to see you.
OCSC.
Tell Christy I said hello. Send her love.
Indeed. I heard fish. I saw fishing.
I did too.
Donald says, how's the fishing been, Michael Haywood?
Slowed down on my fishing, but we've been catching some catfish.
All right. I saw a fish swimming earlier. I casted at it. It didn't pay it a 10. And no, didn't even look at the one. I
That's
think
how it's been the last couple
no, I
days.
think it
I've
was
been-
catfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Do you guys drink the pumpkin spice coffee?
No,
Try not to.
no.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't sound good to me either.
No,
I like pumpkin spice and pumpkin pie, and that's about it.
I love
Right.
pumpkin everything except for that. Can't mess with the coffee. Sorry.
No, I don't do pumpkin spice. Like, I mean, you grab some.
Those
Some-
cake.
those
I didn't
little-
even like those that much.
There's
Little
like cream
Debbie's.
cakes, but
They're
they were
oatmeal
pumpkin
cream pie.
spice. Yeah.
They're oatmeal cream pie, but with pumpkin spice. And I saw it. I said, "Ooh, pumpkin!" And I think I had one. Wasn't thrilled. Didn't care too much for it.
If you're not Irish, you can't celebrate our holiday. FYI, says Richie,
Okay.
because who's obviously Irish. Cuba, by way of Cuba. Yeah.
There are pumpkin Twinkies on the way,
Misty says, pumpkin everything, baby.
right?
Million Candle Power Hunt Club.
I'll tell you what, Wawa has a pumpkin shake. It's a pumpkin spice shake. Oh, I love it. Love it.
I would try that before pumpkin spice coffee.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, it's good. It's just the right amount of spice.
Gate Smasher City saw a fish earlier too
I saw that.
at Publix Market. He almost caught it. It's a slippery fucker.
Publix brands are pretty doggone good.
Colombian, whatever.
Whole Foods grocery store.
I'm not a communist, damn it.
Whole Foods grocery store. They make pumpkin scones during the season. That is really good. Pumpkin scone. Yes, it's good.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's just, not that big on pumpkin spice like that. I love pumpkin pie. Love it. Sweet potato pie. Love that too.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
yeah.
the pumpkin spice, everything is just annoying.
Pumpkin cookies.
Everybody in chat, anybody that might be new, WTF sometimes stands for why the fishing and why the food.
Where's the fish?
Where's the
Where's the
food?
fish? Where's the food? Yeah. My bad.
Oh, no. It's so good. Chance says his Christmas tree's already up.
He never took it down.
I guess. Yeah. Still.
My tree's on the shelf waiting for the battery.
Ours is in a box, buried underneath fishing tackle. Well, I mean, I had to store the box, so I figured, well, if I put it here for a year
Make a table.
and make a table out of it, put a cover on it, and stack all my fishing gear on top of it, it's good for a year. Only have to move it once.
God, that's gonna be a bitch. That's a lot of
Misty says, Misty says she has a Halloween tree.
Really?
I don't know I've ever run across a Halloween tree.
No.
I guess you can have a tree and decorate it. I've heard of people doing that, decorate a tree for all different seasons.
Oh, in the house, like
Yeah,
just having a pine tree that you.
yeah. Not a full on one. It's like a tabletop.
Okay.
Yeah. It's made of thorns. Microwave it.
It's a rose bush. Cut the roses off.
Oh, excuse me.
So where are we at here?
My goodness. I think we lost Sharon.
It's yeah. Thank
Richie
goodness.
said, no more pies, cakes, cookies, or anything yummy for me. Grr. For the better, Richie.
Let's not say her name in case she did get to sleep, but I'm glad she's sleeping.
I know, right?
She works hard.
Northwood says my ex wears a permanent Halloween mask.
Missy, are you telling people bye, or are you saying bye to somebody that I miss leaving? Hawkeye's leaving. Okay.
Did I miss that?
I have no idea.
Who's Hawkeye?
I have no idea.
That's
That's what I said.
Besides a character. Yeah.
Well, that's the only Hawkeye I've ever heard of.
Bayou says bye, Hawkeye. So gotcha. Hawkeye is a character from the last of the Mohicans.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the one that I know best is on MASH, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was the only one I was aware of.
This is just a phrase. Never heard it.
Me either.
I've heard.
I've heard a lot of phrases. Oh yeah, well, I've seen Friday too.
Later, alligator would be the one I would be familiar with.
In a while, crocodile.
Yeah.
After a while.
After a while, or in a while.
After a while. After a while. He said that went somewhere different.
Isn't that normal for us going somewhere different?
Right.
The wind blows. Ooh, squirrel. Whatever. Always changes.
Kate smashes. See you soon, baboon.
See you soon, baboon.
She's back. I can see her just turning over and hitting.
Just hitting, yeah. Just got it out on her. He figured the system out.
Right. Hand slaps over, dunk.
Got this little contraption, and every 5 minutes, his little arm comes around and smacks it, and dits it.
Oh.
There's some extremely creative people in chat.
Where's the English bloke? You mean Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee. English bloke? I never thought of it like that, but yeah.
Right.
Michael says I got 4.
Every once in a while, Mr. Lee will take a break for lunch and pop in for morning coffee.
Yeah, I've seen him in your
yeah.
chat. I get that big old mogi. So weird, but you know. That's where I go. He's just an English bloke. It's harmless. I've never said that actually. Yeah, it's weird. Fishing's been just sporadic out here. I think it's just been too hot. Some days they just come in all at once.
They know fishing is like.
That's our go-to saying. There ain't no fish in this lake. Donald says I got all kinds of catchy phrases for him in my roast videos. LOL. Richie's like, who said squirrel? Michelle says, Last of the Mohegans is one of my favorite movies. I know I've seen it a few times. I don't know. Don't ask me, like, the storyline. Sharon says, Donald, Mr. Lee is riding a Harley thinking about Miss Dill.
I think Mr. Lee has several different bikes because we got on the subject the other day, and he has a Yamaha RD 350.
Right on. Means nothing to me.
Yamaha.
Yeah, no,
I understood.
I like Yamaha outboards on my boats. I mean,
A guy named Kenny Roberts took a 350 back in the 70s, and he entered it into the 750 class at Daytona, and he won like 2 years in a row. Yeah. The little 350 had enough get up that in the curves he could walk off and leave them because it was so light and maneuverable. And then it was strong enough that in the straightaways they wouldn't walk off and leave him. He could keep up with them.
Yeah. No shit. That's cool. Actually, that's it's another one of those. Nah, 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 nah.
When I was a teenager, I wanted one of those motorcycles so bad. I couldn't afford it back then.
What's up, Mike? What it do?
LIB, what's going on? We had some activity here in the woods this past week. Loud footsteps and no one visible. Grunts and really bad owl sounds. Like someone is learning to make calls playful
antics.
Yeah,
my dog
was freaking. Okay. Normally I would read it over here, but it's scrolled up. So I wish I lived in the woods on the lake instead of just on the lake.
Hell yeah.
I'm not bitching. I love where I live.
No, not at all.
I love where I
For
live.
sure. I'd be in heaven.
But I'd prefer some woods around me.
Me too.
I mean, the neighbor friggin' eats Rice Krispies and my windows rattle. I don't,
Yeah.
It's not,
You're not lying.
we lose Jim.
No.
No, he just got quiet.
Yeah. Just listening to the conversation, didn't have anything of value to add.
Okay. Sharon says, "Gate. Wow, that's cool. How cool? Did you get any audio?" I'm wearing glasses and I still can't read. Sad.
Yeah, that should be reflex these days. No matter what you're hunting, pull out the phone, take the video, audio.
It sucks because, like, out here, when something happens, half the time my phone's in here, inside, and I'm out in the back, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's whatever."
Well, with the sunset yesterday, I brought him his phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
here, you got to record this.
Mm-hmm.
Joe,
And-
no, we're not getting much. I mean, we get regular storms, but we haven't got much rain here. Like yesterday, that's this whole
It's all around us, but it's not on top of us.
Thank
It-
goodness.
passes around us, but we don't get any of it. It's weird.
Knock on wood, so far, all the floods and storms that hit here, they've either been to my west or to my east.
I left work today, and we were under a lightning warning. I was running to my car because I'm running on lightning rods. But then I get in the car and I'm driving up towards Lake Mary, and it clearly stormed there, but I missed it. I didn't get any of it.
The news this evening said that storm off the coast, close to the eye, they're going to have over 50-foot waves.
Wow.
Damn.
Could you imagine a 50-foot wall of water coming at you?
No.
That's a scary, scary thing.
I mean, I've seen them on film. I've seen a 100-foot wave on film. Out in what do they call it? Jaws. It's a surf spot where they do these big waves.
Yep.
And there's some. That's incredible to see a wave that big.
Yeah, we're lucky it turned. It was. I was getting nervous. It was steady coming towards us, but talking about the storm.
Yeah, no, it didn't get. Finally, it turned today. I was like,
Yeah.
Even earlier today, I'm like, on my radar, I'm like, it looks like it's inching toward us.
Right.
But yeah, it turned.
And a trick for your phone, and not all phones do this, but some do. If you don't have anything to video, but you're focusing on the audio, zoom in on anything, because some phones, when you zoom in, it will amplify the sound because
Really?
it's thinking that the subject matter is far off and it's harder to hear.
No shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. What kind of phone is it? iPhone or is it Samsung?
I know my last two phones, the current one and the one before, they have that. If I zoom in on something, the sound is amplified.
That's cool.
I
Sharon,
discovered
it's a fish storm. Go ahead. Sorry.
a fish storm.
Well, yeah, it stays out to sea.
Yeah.
Jay Fritz.
What's up, Jay? I know you popped in earlier. Sorry I didn't say hi.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
I
him.
typed
Briefly, and I forgot.
I didn't see him.
hi to him. Yeah.
Let me do this real quick. Blah, blah, blah. You know what to do.
That's Russell's way of inviting the regulars.
Yeah. Well, because anybody that's not a regular suddenly is a troll.
Right?
Yep. I don't understand it either. I just call them lazy people because it's easier to tear down than to build up, in my opinion.
There's something behind it. There's got to be, like, organizations or whatever. I don't think it's just random people, because it's too,
Organized.
yeah. But it's all based around the same thing.
Ignorance.
Just reading. Michael says, Tina, I heard a car hit a building and ruptured a gas line and blew up in Wilmington.
Nothing to do with the storm.
No, that's still funny. They're getting a little bit of high surf. They've evacuated the Outer Banks and a lot of coastal regions up that way, even South Carolina. They're calling for evacuations. Get off the coast, because that storm's going to be pushing major swell.
Well, I mean, the water temperature is like 89 degrees right now. And that's just fuel.
Yeah.
That's
But
hot bath water.
just stay out there.
Indeed. But isn't there a second storm?
That's about 10 days away. That there's a low forming or coming out of Africa that could do the Caribbean route and go down and then come up. So we got to watch out for that. And it sucks because, we paid attention to the storm, and I know there's things I got to do to prep. And since this one we kind of figured wasn't going to hit, we didn't prep. We didn't do anything. Again, it's doing it last minute. It's stupid.
But you're ready to go. I mean, you've got a plan. So that part's not at the last minute. That's a good thing.
No, we batten down the hatches, drop all the weather awnings,
all the yard stuff, and
just clean up everything and tighten everything up. And last year, I have metal sheeting for my Florida room because it's all glass. So I have numbered and labeled sheets of this metal that I just screw into the frame. I was the only one on the block that did that, but
hey,
nobody else lost any windows. But I was like, because the way it was blowing, it was coming right off the lake. Well, what's going to blow off the lake? Nothing.
No, but it's the neighbor stuff that I worry about.
Yeah.
Well, we saw that, just a regular thunderstorm. Well, it wasn't a regular, it was a hell of a thunderstorm, but neighbor, his materials blew into the Florida room.
I almost broke the window.
Yeah.
Damn you, Kraken, for ruining my life. This is Mr. England. Karen, what's up? I just saw an article. about a couple of witnesses seeing Bigfoot in Goeth State Forest near Ocala. July 12th this year. It's on the BFRO site. I guess.
I don't know where that is. It's got to be north of Ocala.
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocala's right here. It's only 9 miles up the road, if that.
Yeah.
At the southernmost end of the forest. Just scrolling back. So, what time are you going on tomorrow, Jim?
Probably close to 6 if weather permits. That's about when the sun starts showing a little light and the birds start singing. And if we get lucky, the roosters are crowing.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'll be sleeping.
I'll be scrambling
Tina
around
says,
the house.
I'll be honest, Michael, I have quit watching a lot of news because it's depressing. Yeah, I don't watch the news.
Ghost Dragon.
I get what I need to get off of basically
Good to see
YouTube. What's up, Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost Dragon, good to see you.
I was in their
Hopefully-
chat the other night, a few nights ago, and my phone died.
Oops.
Oh, over on Ghost
I
Channel?
was sitting out back. Yep.
Was it with, was he on?
With Gemma. Yeah. Yeah, she did a reading for me. And as soon as she finished, I think I was able to comment one like thank you, and boom, my phone. I'm like, no. Fuck. I was sitting out back. I was fishing. It was that night. The one night I was back there when it got dark. Yeah. Like, son of a bitch.
Well, at least you got to take down.
I know.
Didn't get to hear about it or discuss it
No,
afterwards.
not
It's
much,
just
no.
like, okay.
Richie says he's never up at 6 a.m. Richie, I usually wake up between 3 and 4.
If I wake up then, it's because I got to pee.
Like in the morning.
Or my legs cramped up. That's the other one.
Tomorrow I'll probably wake up closer to 4 or 4:30 because today was a heavy work day. And it'll be close to midnight before I get to sleep.
Karen said Zumba lasted until 6:30. That's why she was late.
See, all we're gonna hear from Jim in the morning is crickets because he'll be asleep still.
Right. Speaking of which, it's funny, Jim, when I scroll on YouTube and I'm in the shorts department and just scrolling, watching some shorts, and I can always tell when yours come on. Just because the crickets and the birds have, from your location, they're unique. As soon as I click it and I hear those crickets and birds, I'm like, oh, that's Jim. Sweet.
Yeah.
What did he put up? I swear to God, dude.
They can be rather loud, that's for sure.
It's a distinct sound.
We're tuned into that frequency.
Yeah.
Gate Smasher says, what's the word on the Atlas object coming around our planet? No,
It's got a glow.
Or meteor.
It's got a glow on the front tip and no glow on the backside. Is the last I heard.
Well, what are they talking? 2027? Mr. Lee will tell you October, but
Well, something's supposed to go on.
Yeah, there's I think Apophis is supposed to come in 2027.
I don't know.
Yeah, the one that's currently coming, it'll be here and gone in just a month or two. And there's Avi Loeb is doing his take that's a possible ship and not just a meteor, and
Well,
it's
because
too far away.
the way it's moved or something.
Yeah. I mean, we went from nothing coming from outside of our solar system to two or three
Gravity
objects all of a sudden.
Yeah, you would. They make it sound like they have this really advanced system, and it's not really that advanced as far as the hearing about shit in advance. Because sometimes they just look up, oh shit, where'd that come from?
Yes, that's the majority of the time. I mean, up until just a few years ago, a day or two notice is as good as it got.
What's what it says, Mose? If you're still watching Grimm, what season are you on?
We just started.
6.
We're into 6.
It's the final season.
Probably about the 4th or 5th episode. It is the final season, really?
It is. Yeah.
They should actually do spin-offs. There's so many characters that they could do with.
Oh, I know.
Trouble or Hank or
Woo.
Woo. That'd be weird.
Well, no, because he's
ugly as fuck.
Well, he's got that. He's not Vesson, but
he's like a lycanthrope.
Yeah,
that's what he got scratched. Yeah, he's got a virus. He turns into a werewolf.
That was one of the questions for Bigfoot. Does the full moon affect you like a werewolf?
Did you use it?
I'm looking at using that one. I've got to think of a song to answer the question.
Oh, I already got that in my head.
Uh-oh.
All you use is the one sound from Werewolf and Warren Zevon.
Yeah.
Just that "ow." That's all you need. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Warren Zevon has, in my opinion, the song. At least it's the song for me after I go. He wrote it when he was diagnosed with cancer, and I think it is an appropriate song. Keep me in your heart a while.
Never heard of it.
Oh, give it at least one listen. It's well worth it.
Let me see what Gateson actually just said here. The more I look around, why does it seem like this planet is going to be a hunting ground, like in the movie Predator versus Bigfoot is going to be the
it's going
down, or something like pyramids, layers deep. Yeah, there's some weird shit. Well, it's just because somebody laid down. Oh, so said, "Oh, this is what it is." Many years ago, and it, it's like they just threw it out to see if it stuck, and it did. And they've been saying the same bullshit ever since. But they realize that it's not true. Well, like the pyramid or the Sphinx, all that. Who mentioned it even the other day? All that erosion is water, not wind. Supposedly there was 1,000 years of water there.
Like Gus said, only going to get weirder.
Yeah. The history that we've been taught, I don't believe is correct. And it's amazing how any evidence that disagrees with the current paradigm, they choose to ignore it.
Michael.
It's not me. It's the math guru.
My finger's on the trigger. I'm like.
Oh,
Michael Haywood.
What's happening, Jim?
Just another day in paradise.
Jag on right. Hey, you living it, brother. You living it. You out there in nature all the time. Thank you
It's
for
all.
keeping us up to date with everything.
Indeed.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm looking forward to getting some more waterfalls. Now some of the roads are opening up, and I'm seeing advertisements for like Blowing Rock and places like that. Campsites opening up at some of the big camping areas in the mountain.
Okay, well, I mean, why were they closed, if you don't mind me asking?
Last fall's storm, Helene,
That's still from that.
still from that. There's towns that still are shut off, except for people that live there.
Now you see how much attention is not put on that. I live in the
Exactly.
state and had no idea that tourist attractions like that and everything were not functional.
Right, and I-40 got shut down again when we had those
Right.
heavy rains.
Yeah,
So
I saw a video on that
it's
with all the
crazy.
flood.
And
Mm.
I did a Parkway video a month or two ago, and it was a short distance because I ran into a roadblock where it was closed,
Right.
and that was in Virginia, not North Carolina.
Huh. Well, yeah, we had a bad time of it that last spell when that I-40 flooded here recently in Southern Pines up there, 30 minutes up the road from me. Hey, there was
Yep.
roads washed out, big sections of pavement and everything, just like a sinkhole.
You familiar with I-40 going through Burlington?
No idea.
Well, Burlington, North Carolina, I-40 goes through it, and there was a section of it closed off because it was flooded in that last big rain that you're talking about.
Right.
Now, it wasn't shut down for weeks, it was just hours, but still, I-40 getting shut down, that's a big thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of congestion. That would take place there.
So,
Oh,
what did you fish today?
you got it, travel.
Man, I didn't. I hadn't. Fishing starting to slow down. We in the middle of trying to fish. My buddies, they're going in the morning, uh, running the noodles, the pool noodles with the hook on them for catfish. They're gonna do that a little bit, but I'm not knocking in for that, but I'd rather catch them with the rod and reel.
Before pool noodles, it was jug fishing.
Yeah. I've done my share of it. I'd rather, if I'm gonna catch them and clean them, I'd rather do it on a rod.
Yeah, I couldn't. When I was in Nashville, when I lived in actually it was Antioch, we'd go to this state park and go Percy Priest State Park. We'd go swimming there, and that's the first time I saw a noodle like a jug or anything that I was like, "Fuck, it's floating around us." And there was a couple of jugs that were out, and I didn't know what they were. I mean, I learned quickly. I was like, "Is that like?" I had an idea, but never fished with them before.
Well, it's really fun till you get out the catfish skinning pliers. It's really fun. And then by the time you'll say, "Oh, that's too much like a ass whipping."
Northwood says, "Don't don't go trying to catch fish with your bare hands."
No, don't worry about that. Hey, that's a totally different kind of noodling. Then people, hey, no, hey, there's too much stuff lives in the holes in the banks down here. Muskrats and beavers and snapping turtles, which I mean, I know they're every place else too, but I seen them boys doing that where they get the catfish and get on the inside of old tires and stuff. Now that might not be so bad, but
Michael Keena vacationed in our mountains recently, and look what she says. While on vacation, she saw crew after crew cleaning debris out of the river. It was a mess, and that last week, she says.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Uh, well, you know, it's just last fall. I'm trying. Hey, it was Stevie's birthday. Right around that time, within a day or two of Stevie's birthday, I'm trying to think of what weather event that was. But we went black powder hunting on the PD River, and we were up there, and the trees and stuff like that were in the river. It was unreal, and the speed they were traveling at. So I don't know. It's whether you don't have a long period of time. Usually you'd say, well, I hadn't seen anything like that in 20 years, you know, or something. And now stuff like that's getting to happen regular.
That's weird. Did some fishing in Colorado up around Estes Park.
Fly fishing.
Fly fish.
Wow. That's the third time Estes Park's come up since Sunday.
Aaron says, I love Estes Park.
Yep. That's where the hotel is that inspired the movie The Shining. Or the book The Shining. I guess the book came before the movie.
That's
Stephen King.
yeah, but is it Estes?
Estes Park is where the hotel is.
Okay.
That was the first place I ever saw a live moose up close.
Yeah, it's this Stanley. Yeah, Aaron even just said it. Stanley. Bruce said it too.
How close did you get to see it, Jim?
See which?
The mouse.
The moose.
Yeah.
Not as close as Kathy got,
Yeah.
but
Oh, no, ain't nobody getting that closest. Goodness gracious.
That went to internet. That was stupid.
it was. I was probably within 30 yards, and even 30 yards away, they were huge. Oh my goodness!
I can't begin to imagine the size of something like that, you know.
I've never seen one in the wild. I've seen their footprints in the snow when I was up in New Hampshire, but I never saw the animal. And I'm glad.
Right, right.
They could be mean, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw one on a video fighting a grizzly bear over its calf, and that grizzly bear was sure acting awful cautious. but the grizzly bear left also.
Yeah. Getting the shit stomped out of it.
Yeah. Hey, one good hoof to the skull to change your way of thinking.
Permanently.
Yeah.
Christy, how you doing, girl? Good to see you.
Yeah, see, that's one.
The elk jams in Estes Park, especially during the rut.
That-
I've seen those in Flagstaff, just outside of Flag.
Hey, Jim, and that's something. How close to you are the elk that we've got in North Carolina? Everybody talks about the population is doing really good.
I have never seen one. And Karen corrected me. It's not a moose; it's an elk. Up there in Estes Park. Yeah.
Oh, so you saw elk?
Yeah.
I've seen a ton of those. But never a moose.
Yeah, elk and moose or something. Just the elk I've seen once. I've never seen a moose, I guess.
Right.
Except on Rocky.
But I have been to a moose lodge on several occasions.
I used to belong to a moose moose lodge. Yeah, I used to be a moose.
I was thinking about Moose. I was thinking the name Moose because of Kathy. Give her,
Well,
give her a hard time.
oh,
Isn't that animal cruelty?
oh.
He's probably eavesdropping, cursing us out.
Ooh, Ghost Dragon had a bear encounter.
Was there once in Estes Park, Rockies in a cabin. Me and the ex was having coffee, and she goes, "Don't move." And I look up, see a big black bear standing in front of us, taking the lid off the trash can.
Puts the lid back, looks at us, and moves to the next trash can.
Puts the lid back, really.
Wow.
I was never here.
This isn't the bear you're looking for.
Mm. Easy, Obi-Wan.
Yogi Wan.
Yeah, that's even better.
Jeez.
No, we used to get in Jersey and in West Milford, we used to get bear in the garbage all the time. They didn't put the fucking lid back on.
Well,
Gus thought he was going to ask for a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's funny.
Karen says there's moose up here too, up there too. Not seen as much. Tons and tons of elk though.
Yeah.
I love elk. Elk is so tasty. It's so much better than deer.
Never had it.
Oh.
well, now I have eaten elk, but it was burger, but it was good. But I don't know how much of an indicator of how good it is by the burger. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Well, because normally they probably added fat to it when they ground
Yeah.
it. Pork fat or beef tallow.
LIB Mike says 2023 had a half a dozen encounters with black bear. They tear my trash up, then look at you like you're the asshole.
Yeah, because you didn't put. Can't you have a better grade of trash? Maybe leave a ribeye in here whole one time.
Can't you cook for once? Leave the fast food alone. Tired of the cheese paper.
Yeah, I can hear the bear going, I've been kicked out of better trash cans.
Ghost says, what's funny, I was buzzed and
A little tipsy.
Thought he was going to invite herself to dinner.
Hello, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
WTF, Mike.
Good to see you. Where are we at? This is going pretty quick tonight.
It's flying by. 10:25. Mike, you made Shinri's day, buddy. Let me tell you, her energy level peaked out for 2 or 3 days after you visited her channel.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
Yeah,
Did she do a live or something?
yeah. She does a singing. She usually sings for an hour just about every day. But like I said, I don't know what has happened, but she hasn't done that lately.
I just don't understand the damn thing she says.
She speaks English very well, but sometimes when the majority of the people in chat are Philippine, she switches, and sometimes the majority of her people are Japanese, so she speaks like 3 languages at least. Amazing, yeah. She's actually from the Philippines, and she's living in Japan. and just amazing. I have trouble speaking English. I can't imagine somebody who speaks three, 4 languages.
Yeah, it's too much to remember. Karen says, yep, we had a couple of bears that were down by the well when I lived on the cabins in Coal Creek Canyon. Then the ranger gave us rubber bullets to scare them off. Had to put the trash in a broken down van so they couldn't get to it. They used to get on the porch. The dogs were useless letting us know. You're fired, dogs.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. The other morning when that I'm pretty sure it was a fox that was making that yell. None of the dogs in the neighborhoods acted up at all. Not a one.
That's weird. Is there a lot
Yeah,
of
was
dogs?
that the one? Cause hey, it sounded like a deer blowing to me, Jim. But I was like, well, I figured you said fox, so I figured that
I
you had a
didn't figure
reason
it out.
for it.
I didn't figure it out. Somebody else in chat, I put up a short about it, and somebody else said it was a fox, and I had never heard a fox sound like that. But I started searching YouTube, and sure enough, there's a couple of videos where the fox are yelling like that.
Right?
But all the ones I'd heard before that were like a little yep, almost more like a cat than a dog.
Well, the thing about that, I've heard them too, and most time when they got you pegged, they smell you and know you're 100% what you are like that. They do that.
Wow. Uh-huh.
Did I sound just like one?
You sure
Yeah, sure thing.
did.
Absolutely.
Bit of a southern drawl to it, but otherwise it's like I'm allowed to say that to Michael because I do the same thing.
Hey, but
that's funny. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, Mokes. I didn't mean to.
Oh, I was just reading. I'm just babbling, dude.
Right. Hey, Jim, what about that? Your black butterfly with the blue parts on them or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of butterfly that was?
Not by proper name, but it's the season for them to be coming around, and I'm sure somebody who watches the videos would identify it if we ask them. But I'll try to look it up and find out what it is. That was down in between the waterfalls. I don't know what it was eating off the rocks there, but it was just going around from spot to spot on the rocks. And luckily it got close.
Sorry.
I'm done.
Good night, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. We love you.
Yep. Sharon, get some rest, dear.
Good night, Sharon. But we got into a little bit of a disagreement the other day, and I said I don't know any different, but talking about the monarch butterflies.
Yep.
And I said I thought the monarch butterflies were yellow and black.
Orange
and black with
Orange
a little
and
yellow,
black.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what I heard. So I said, well, evidently I'm wrong on that. I said, okay, what's the big yellow and black butterfly then?
Big yellow and black butterfly.
Yeah.
Not the damn Pittsburgh Steeler butterfly.
What butterflies are yellow and black?
I always just enjoy them. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, but
the Eastern Tiger's swallowtail is yellow and black.
Well, maybe that's what it was. I might have to look that up. The Eastern Tiger
Swallowtail.
swallow nails
swallow snails, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are prominent around here. And the butterfly bush I planted last year is starting to pay off. It's starting to attract them.
Is that sure enough what it's called?
That's the common name. If don't ask me the proper name because it's really long, and I would probably butcher it if I knew it.
The yellow and black butterfly.
You know that butterfly.
But it was strange that black one was up. It was up there at the park, and I didn't see too many flowering blooms there. But they seem to hang out. There's this little place. You ever been up to the Dan River in Virginia, close to the dam? It's a place called Kebler Valley. They got these little. They're not even dime size. They're smaller than a dime with their wings wide open, and they'll be drinking out of the mud puddles.
Yeah,
And as you walk by, it's like a cloud just burst right up beside you.
These are called moths.
Yeah, hey, because easy.
No, these are small blue, light blue butterflies. Good try though. Good try. Oh, did you guys see that
YouTube rats people
YouTube.
out now? What does that mean?
He says, I love how YouTube rats people out now. Can't hide. LOL.
Like rats them out how? What does it mean?
I saw an article the other day where they have started, if you're not doing original content, you're going to be demonetized. Like if you're one of these channels that just does a
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just so. And if you use an AI voice instead of a real person's voice, they'll demonetize you.
Well, you have to acknowledge that it's AI. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't read any of the the shit that comes out. Doesn't apply.
That's because you do original 2 times a week.
Monarch reminds me of the organization that takes care of Godzilla and Kong.
Hey, Greg. He said, did y'all ban Haywood from being seen?
hell, damn it! Is that Greg House?
That is.
Look, I was just over there when at online, and I didn't even see Greg or Roger's comments on it, and I was just trying to figure out why. And I had all messages cut on.
They blocked you.
See? Okay, now you got to tell the truth on everything there.
Well, Michael, there's a few channels, and I have no idea why, but if I'm watching one of their short videos, it will not let me comment, but I can go over to any long video of theirs and I can leave comments.
Greg said, I said it to you.
Yeah, but I couldn't see your comments. I don't know why. I mean, that was weird. Wendell said he was having trouble seeing people too.
That would mean you're blocked.
Yeah.
Well, hellfire.
If you can't see them, yeah, they got you
right.
That means your comments aren't even showing up. But he said hey to you.
Right.
Like I've gone into a chat room that I didn't know I was blocked.
Oh, I know.
Years and years ago, and all of a sudden, like I'll say hey, and nobody says a damn thing. It's like, oh, okay. And it's because I was blocked at the time.
Well,
hey, asshole, I'm speaking to you.
I've gone into a channel that I was blocked from, and certain individual, people start saying hello to that person, and I'm like, I don't see them.
Right.
Ghost says also the Monarch is used in MK Ultra. Tina said spice bush swallowtail.
Which one is that one?
That's probably a yellow one.
Greg said, I'll give Jeff hell of. Wait, it's scrolled. I lost it.
I will give Jeff hell the fucked up and
If he
fucked up and blocked you.
Hey, don't make nobody uncomfortable on my account.
Tina says I saw him while on vacation. Just one?
Yeah.
LIB says he's blocked in a channel that uses his material once a month. That's crazy.
At least.
Oh, no shit.
Well, I wouldn't want you to show up if I was using your shit neither. Now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's common sense to me. Hell, if I'm going to steal from you, I don't want to tell you I done it.
Oh, shit.
Just saying.
Hey, what's up, David? That's too funny.
Tina said, while I was on vacation, I saw a moth that was the color of a push-up pop. It was pretty. I took a picture of it.
Huh.
Push up pop.
That
The
orange.
Orange. Yeah.
Orange dreamsicle. Dreamsicle.
Man,
probably.
yeah, with what had the yellow wrapper with blue dots and
Damn,
man.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, fancy.
Hey, would you just have one today?
No, hell no. I had a tattoo on my
Still
arm.
dripping down his hands.
I got a tattoo of one when I was 10 years old. I liked them so good.
Oh, yeah.
He said he got a tattoo when he was 10 and 1.
Shit, you don't think I believe in push-ups. Hey, but it's just like, you know, you think about it in later years, it's just like orange sherbet or whatever.
Yep.
Later years.
That's just what we called it to, you know, make ourselves feel better.
Michael, take it home for the last 20 minutes. I'm going to exit stage left, get something to drink.
Man, come on now. That'll throw off my vibe if you leave. I'll be nervous.
I'll be in chat. If the little old mountain man can do it, anybody can. I mean, come
Hey,
on.
Jim, you have a good evening, brother. Because I tell you what, hey, and there's a lot of great people out here we're fortunate enough to deal with, and you one of them. Moog,
Thank you,
Stevie,
buddy.
all them people at Woodwalkers, Old Line Cryptids, Squatching Cowboy, all them some because there's too many. Joe Parker and Pat Harris and all them, just great people.
We are very lucky. Very lucky.
It's a great community.
Sure
Man,
is.
yeah. Man, yeah.
So, well, everybody in chat, have a great night. You guys too. And I'll be in chat, but like I said, I'm going to get something to drink, probably burp a little, be obnoxious.
Jim, thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you.
Have a good night. Get some
Sure,
rest.
we'll see you in the morning, although I might sleep in. Just saying.
I wish.
Well, sleep tight, Jim. Don't let them eastern crested swallowtails get a hold of you tomorrow now. Well, look what, hey, always fall back on the F word.
Greg says Ice Cream Man was like a crack dealer.
Well, he said he was hooked on this.
Hey, but House knows that the ice cream man ain't got Jack on the honey bun man. Tell him something, House. Lord, y'all thought the candy man was bad. You better not say the honey bun man 3 times. That's never going to come get you.
Instantly put 20 pounds on, and you know.
Look, all caps. Yes.
Hey, that's why when they make them little Debbie honey buns, little Debbie's for the honey bun man, her eyes be real, real big on that pack. Afraid of the honey bun man.
Oh, jeez. 26 with us tonight. It's been steady at 26. Oh, 24. I spoke too soon.
Okay, Fred says, I hope they have Krispy Kreme in heaven.
I don't know. Hey, I kind of like that daggone Dunkin' Donuts, that manager special.
What is that?
It's chocolate with the vanilla cream or in the middle of it. That son of a gun will make you slap your grandma across the rear end.
Is that the Boston cream?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the difference. I know I don't like the Bavarian custard.
Oh, that brown stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't want none of that.
Brown, whatever that is.
I almost like some old bad old vanilla pudding or something.
Bad old stuff.
Out of date vanilla pudding. I figured that's why they was selling them cheaper.
I made the mistake of making out of date corn muffins once. They were terrible.
Ew.
Man, yeah. Hey, some old flour or some old cornmeal or something like that. No. Woo. But hey, what? Like you said, the fishing's been off a little bit for y'all here lately.
Yeah. We did good. Like I was doing good last week. This week, she was out. She was out here casting. I go out there and make 2 casts, and I caught 2 fish.
Right.
Felt bad.
Well, they had a big catfish tournament down here close to the house
Yeah.
Saturday night. And man, they had a bunch of participants in that son of a gun, but you could only weigh in 2 fish. But there weren't any really big fish in. I mean, you know, I figured somebody would have caught a sure enough monster. But I don't know. And they had it on Facebook, and I still don't know who won because they showed all the pictures and they didn't say, you know, who won or whatever.
I've never fished in a tournament.
I think that'd be fun.
I think everybody ought to experience it one time, and it's all according. I don't know, it might set you on fire. You know, and it's all according to what the entry fees are.
That's the thing about tournaments is they can get expensive.
Yeah. But then a lot of them, hey, if they pay back, you know, 10 places, that's pretty decent too.
Yeah, I mean, for a smaller tournament, yeah.
Yeah. But they said
5-pound bass.
Who did a 5-pound bass?
I don't know.
Me.
Richie said, "What 5-pound bass?"
Oh, Richie's out there talking silly. That's so good. Hey, Richie, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, bud. I saw the thing about you, no more finger poking there. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the white circle thing is you were talking about or whatever, but
Tina says, "Jay, they are hot all day in heaven," meaning the Krispy Kremes. Jane's like,
I was fixing to say, I think you got mixed up with the wrong place. It ain't hot. It's you in the other place. If it's hot.
We're talking about the donuts.
Right.
Right out of the oven.
I'm just reading. Greg says, "If you say it 3 times in jail, you will get married."
Oh, no, hey, I hate it I just happened to be there on one of those shows that night when Greg told the story about the honey bun man. And I tell you, for anybody that hadn't heard it, they need to learn about the honey bun man. Ooh.
Yeah, it's true, Greg. Most guys in bass tournaments have 50K in boat.
And that boats with
boats
20K
with
worth
20K
of
worth of
electronics.
See, and that's what's got me too. Hey, you see, those people now that's catfishing, I mean, cuz they have $150 reels and $100 and something rods and stuff like that. I said, man, damn, I'm not breaking myself to go catch old river possum. I mean, the catfish, you know, I don't know, but then they get talking trophy catfish. And
I just don't want to get. You know how I feel about electronics and
right.
There's no place for electronics like that in tournament fishing. You know, the side scan, fine, but the forward facing sonar, no place in tournament fishing.
Well, I thought at some time it had to come down to the fishing skill. You know what I mean? That's what I think of.
It's being lost in the use. It's
the people that are using these forward facing sonars don't have the fishing skill.
They're playing video
Right.
games.
They're like the one kid that lost it. He had his forward facing sonar go out at noon. The rest of the day he didn't catch a fish. He's like, well, how am I supposed to catch fish if I can't see it? Welcome to fishing, dumbass.
Right.
Yeah, they'll put so much money into 20,000 electronics, like you said. Yeah, easy, if not more.
Hey, when we were white bass fishing last month, I saw a cat go up there in a kayak, and he had not one but two live scope screens on the front of that kayak. And I'm thinking, you got more money in electronics than you got in your boat, Hoss.
And what happens if he flips it?
It'd be a bad day on the water is all I got to say.
I'd have outriggers and there'd be no way I'd flip that bitch.
Hey, but what my thing I couldn't understand. I mean, they're rather expensive, so why two? But the one thing
they'll put multiple transducers.
Right.
They put them on their trolling motor. Some of the trolling motors now have transducers built into them.
Right.
So they can point it. They can, they'll stagger them, pointing them in different directions. So they'll see it. So it makes it just a bigger picture of what's in front of them or around them.
Right.
But they see the fish in live time.
Yeah, where you can watch your jig or whatever you use and drop down there in front of the fish.
All the other fish finders and side scan, it's not in live time. And they're basically used for structure and shit, but you can see fish on them, but it's not in live time. So like when you see that fish, swim by that rock or whatever, it's you cast to it, that thing's long gone. But the forward facing is live time. It just takes so much away from the sport.
Right.
Greg turned fishing into a video game. That's exactly what they did. These guys are gamers.
Yep.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, are you better at reading
5 different lures, and that's probably it.
Right.
It's a shame because you got a lot of these older fishermen in tournaments that are leaving because they can't compete. They used to bring in a big bag limit was in the 20s. Now it's in the 30s because they can single out individual fish. They're like, I don't want that one. I'm going to go for that one. That's a 5-pound fish. You know, you can see how big they are on the screen as far as in comparison to one another. So they just go for the biggest fish. That's not. There's no. What's the expression? Something about the chase. You know, there's no challenge to it. There's no, you know, it's like using a drone for deer hunting.
Right. I guess to each their own, but I think they ought to. Hey, but who am I? But I think you ought to have a electronics free tournament. You know, and then hey, if they want to have an electronics tournament where they allow it, you know, but I mean, at least make it a choice.
Well, the problem is with, like, say, Bass,
Right.
Bassmaster, we'll say, or, you know, Bass Magazine, whatever. They're in bed with, like, Garmin, who makes all
Yeah.
these, like, you know, there's sponsors, and it's so these people are kind of forced into using this
So
shit.
they're not going to go away because they're making too much money off of it.
But I think for the 2026 season, they made it can only be used 50% of the time. Now, I don't know if it's 50% of a tournament or 50%. I don't know how it works, but I listened to this guy, Randy, what's Blankert? I forgot his name. And he talks about it all the time. It's almost down to where like he's just complaining about it constantly.
Yeah.
But he's right in what he says, you know. There's no fair chase. There's no, you know, like Michael and myself or anybody in here that fishes and has done it all their lives. You've learned shit. You had to learn it. You know, it's experience. And these young guys don't have the experience. They just have the knowledge of a video game. And okay, well, there's the fish. Well, how do I do it? And they just throw it out and bang. You know, there's no reading the wind or any of that shit.
There's no skill to it.
No, none.
Yeah, and conditions also. Hey, like when you on a river that's run by hydroelectric, hey, water levels mean a lot. Man, I don't. There's so much different stuff, you know.
Yeah, I never had to deal with that. Where I like fishing rivers where I was from, they didn't have
Right.
that. They didn't have releases or.
Man,
So that's got to be a pain in the ass.
down here where we're at, you can have the hydroelectric on, and the dam is an eighth of a mile from the hydroelectric. So it makes a difference when big water's coming over the dam and the hydroelectric's running. Hey, when the hydroelectric's off and the dam's running, the fish will gravitate towards the dam.
Sure.
It splits up a lot when you got 50-50. But a lot of the bigger fish go to the dam because your deeper holes are there rather than at the hydroelectric. It's just a shallow run of discharge. Your stripers and stuff tend to go more for the water discharge, you know, and stay in that swifter water. But your big cats and everything go up there to the dam and get in them deep holes. And don't quote me as being 100% on that. That's just what I read and how my luck has been seeing that. Because don't anybody mistake me for knowing anything about fishing.
Oh, shut up.
No, Lord.
You know more than me, and I that's why I love listening to you talk about fishing because I learn shit from you all the time.
But it's different situations, Mogs. I mean, like, hey, trout fishing, anything like that. The only trout fishing I've ever done come from a pay pond, and that was strictly to catch them to eat.
See, I love trout fishing. My dad used to call me the trout whisperer.
I'd be lost like last year's Easter egg if they put me out there and I had to trout fish.
No, you wouldn't.
LAB, have a
It's
good night.
it's lighter. It's smaller hooks, lighter weight. Keep it simple and throw a worm on there or whatever, minnow or a small fluke. You know you river fishing. You know you cast over and just let it go down. Same thing, trout fishing. There's no special secret to it.
You know what I always wondered? There's two things here. Why? Because when the few times that I tried to trout fish in a natural stream, everybody said corn, fish with corn. I was like, who in the hell ever let trout start eating corn?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
And that,
I mean, it's a natural stream. It's not stocked. Yeah, that's weird.
but you know, it's like what was it? The little like rubber balls, almost the salmon eggs or whatever everybody used to say fish with them, and I was like, man,
Yeah, no, we did when I was a kid.
yeah. And I imagine in places that works, you know, because that's like part of the natural chain of food or whatever, you know.
After the spawning, yeah.
But now down here, I don't know. There ain't no telling something might eat it. A carp.
Carpally corn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are there trout streams near you?
No.
Okay.
No. On up towards Jim and on up past that way. And I wouldn't know exactly where the range would start, you know, the trout would be. But it'd be at least 2.5, 3 hours from me.
Well, the thing about trout fishing too is you got to check the local regulations. Like in Jersey, we had to get a trout stamp. Just like with our hunting license, if we were going to hunt pheasant, we had to get a pheasant stamp.
Right.
Or, you know, it was just an extra, you know, charge.
Right.
So yeah, and some rivers have, or, you know, could be artificial baits only, no live baits. You just gotta, when you go, you just gotta know the waters that you're fishing.
Right. And speaking of which, that's what I'm thinking. It's either the 1st of September through the 14th. Flounder season is going to come in North Carolina, so have a 2-week flounder season. And man, we used to be able to catch flounder and keep flounder anytime, all year long, but now you got a season on it.
No, I remember that too. Up north, you know, I grew up flounder fishing. During the summer, it was fluke.
Right.
And you had your winter flounder, and there weren't bag limits. There were, you know, there might have been a size limit, but you could keep whatever you caught. There was no, you can only have 3 of these and 2 of those and 1 of those, and no, we just, you know, go out blue fishing with my dad on a party boat. We'd fill up whatever we could, coolers, the army bags, duffel bags, whatever we could. We'd fill them up, then we'd go and sell them.
The blues.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, but y'all got, well, I mean, they get to make it down here too, but I've only ever caught small blues. But y'all caught them big ones up there, didn't you?
Yeah, there were some 15, 20 pounders, and probably even bigger than that. But they have, I like the smaller ones. I like the, you know, the 2 to 5 pounders. That's if you're going to eat them.
Oh, when I meant small, I meant, hey, that would be big to me, 2 to 5 pounds.
Well, they're better eating because once they get bigger, they get greasy, oily.
Right.
I mean, because, you know, bluefish is an oily fish.
Right.
Riley, what's up? This season typically starts April 1st up here.
For trout?
Yeah.
What's it? But I'm gonna tell you something right now. I love eating some rainbow trout. And saying that, I've only had farm raised. So, usually there's a difference there in the fish, like farm raised catfish. I'd rather have a wild caught catfish to eat if I was going to eat
Well,
catfish.
because it's a more natural diet too.
Right. But hey, that's what I was going to ask you too. Has your neighbor started back shrimping any?
This past week, I think he just started again.
Right.
He mentioned it to me the other day. He goes, it's shrimping season again. So I just think he's going to start doing more trips.
Yeah, them boys down here in South Carolina and North Carolina too, they starting to catch them. They're talking about they in the deeper holes because there's, some of them put out the bait, and then some of them cast net in like 20-foot holes and stuff like that.
That's what he did. He the last time he just went out, he was cast netting.
Right.
I don't know how many he got, but he's like, if you need shrimp, let me know.
Hey, he better be glad it's not me living there, because that son of a gun. Hey, I'd be talking to him all the time.
I still have shrimp from when I went, but they're I got to do something with them because they're like shrimp. If you leave them in there, just like everything else, it starts to shrink.
Right.
The cold, so I might just boil them all or steam them all and make like a shrimp salad or something.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I love is the shrimp Creole. It's simple to make. Just daggone.
I've never made it.
From the recipe I had, it's really easy. You got your tomatoes, garlic, celery, onion. Cook it up, and you put a thickener in there, which they try to go by the roux. But I mean, whatever you want to use, I reckon. But brown the flour off and thicken it with that, like the roux. But yeah, that's pretty doggone good. Not a whole lot of hassle to it.
Yeah, I don't make a lot of like meals where it's that involved where I have to make a roux or something.
Right.
I should though. I should expand.
Well, I mean, my thing about it is hey, somebody could correct me on the finer points of it, but it's just slowly browning your flour, with whatever you use, butter or whatever else that you choose to use.
As far as the fat, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I always like to use fatback grease, but for flavor wise.
Lard.
Right. Right.
Well, that's how you make lard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cook down pork belly.
Daggone. Look here. It's 11 o'clock, folks.
Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
I'm fixing to pull the ripcord on this shoot.
Poof.
But hey, thank y'all for letting me be here.
Oh,
and
out.
Right.
I'll see y'all in the morning. Chad, everybody, love y'all. Love y'all, Moses and Stevie. Catch you next time.
Thank you, buddy.
Later.
Good night.
Oh,
Whoa, excuse me.
screen
That went by pretty quick. And thank you guys for making it so.
right.
It was good in chat tonight. I like that. A lot of different shit going on. Greg says, my neighbor caught a 50-pound striped bass from my lot here at my man cave. We have massive striped bass here. Those are freshwater though. Or hybrids, but they're freshwater. Yeah, they had them out in Arizona. I never caught them.
No.
No, they were in the bigger lakes. Caught them freshwater. I mean, saltwater off the coast up in Jersey. Well, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It was great to see y'all. Michael, thank you. Jim, thank you.
Indeed.
We will be back on Thursday. And you guys take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Watch out for that storm if you're on the coast. Be careful. We love you. Peace and God bless.